So hello and welcome back to TNTV, where we've got a very special edition this time with a very special title. And the reason we've done this week is because, let's face it, look, we can sit here all day talking philosophy and telling you what's not working and stuff like that. But what we want to do is we want to get rid of the pain. So this week we've called this edition of TNTV The Pill. And you're here with myself, Tony V, and the amazing Nikki V, who's going to tell you all about the pill.
Yes, we just went to breakfast, didn't we? And we were saying, what are we going to talk about this week? And Tony, obviously, amazing ideas, man, came up with this idea to just give you what we know will really work for you, not just in the future, but now, today, as soon as you know what that pill is. And it reminded me of when I was in my second marriage, because anybody who knows this knows that this is actually my third marriage, my second marriage, and I remember me being in a space where I just kept thinking, how can I get him to change? And maybe you're in that situation, whether you're a man or a woman, going, yeah, maybe I've understood from you, Nikki, that I must stop blaming my partner, him or her. But actually, I'm still going, why doesn't he, what's that old saying? Wouldn't it be great if he was like me, everything would be all right? Or if she was like me, everything would be all right. So what I did was, I just sat there and I went to myself, I need something, and I don't just need something sometime, I need it now. I need something now. And I actually went to a bookshop and I just sort of stood there in front of the personal development books and went, come on, talk to me. And this book fell off the shelf. And it meant that I knew right then, right that day, what needed to happen for us to start to communicate and start to heal in some ways some of the bad stuff that had been going on. Now, before you say to me, well, just give us the title of the bloody book then, it actually was a very specific book to women in particular, but also into the particular little thing that I was doing, which is well, I wouldn't say it's rare, but it's specific. So what we want to do is give you something that we know, because we've been doing this for a long time, works for everyone that's in your situation.
Yeah, now, you know what, we always say that how would the world be different if everybody had a coach? So, you know, often people ask us, have you got coaches? Well, obviously, we have also learned to coach ourselves at a very high level, but that's not me trying to get out of it in any way. I know Nikki's like Wonder Woman, I always say. She's got a bit of a challenge. It's all not work in life. And instead of going in the phone box and doing that little twirl like Wonder Woman and coming out, she goes into the bathroom. And this sort of sometimes, you know, quite crabby, as we call her, Nikki, goes into the bathroom and out comes about 2 minutes later this amazing person, and somehow the crab's been flushed down the toilet or something. I don't know what goes on in there. She shares that with women, but anyway, it is phenomenal. We have got these great skills, but the truth is we do have a mentor or two in our life, and one of our mentors is not so much in teaching us how to coach, although it's teaching us how to get our message out there. And he shared with us a story which I just thought, that is genius. I got to share that at some stage. So we're going to nick James is his name, James's story, because he said, look, you know, people like you guys that are watching this, that have got a relationship challenge, you want something to solve it like now, which is why we've called it a pill, because in a sense, you do want a pill to take away the pain. So he used the analogy is, imagine that you've got a toothache. You know, toothache's probably one of the worst pains. Look, I'm a man, I've never had a baby, but to me, toothache's probably one of the worst things that ever happened to me. Yeah? And maybe having babies is worse than toothache. But anyway, so look, you know, toothache, you've got that.
Also, you can't take a pill to make it go away.
No. Well, we tried. They call it the pill.
They do.
Try to prevent it. Anyway, look, let's not get too much off track. So, yeah, look, you've got this nagging toothache. Now, look, what are you going to do? You get to the point where you'll always do anything to get rid of the pain. So what you don't want to do is go into the sort of pharmacy and tell them all about your toothache, and they start telling you why you've got toothache. You know, what's the cause of this toothache? You don't want to know any of that. You just want a pill to take away the pain. And you want them to recommend it, and you want to recommend it quick so that you can pay and zip and take a couple of those pills, yeah? Because the pain is so intense, you want to get rid of it. So we have created that pill for intimate relationships that are causing you a lot of pain.
Yeah, and actually, it's interesting you were talking about the coaching, because obviously we've been coaching now for nearly 11 years.
11 years.
With couples, and we have done so many times when we've found people men and women in the position that you may be in now, otherwise I'm guessing you wouldn't be listening to this video, and we've kind of coached them. We've taken time, and we've been on the phone, or we've been in person. We've coached them to do the very thing we're giving you today. And sometimes it's taken time, hasn't it? And they've kind of gone away and come back, and we've gone, didn't really work as well as we would like, so we give them a bit more coaching. This is an instant pill, because it's giving you everything you need to take your relationship from wherever it is today, at least to move it in the direction of more connection and more love.
So if you want to get hold of this relationship pill, we've made it completely free. It's got a lot of knowledge and wisdom in there, and we are pretty much guaranteeing that if you follow the instructions, it comes with full instructions of how to use this pill. Now, you know, a lot of people, you know, get their Nurofen pack and they just take the tablet straight away, yeah? They don't know how many to take or how often to take, and they just put them in their mouth and swallow a few. And that's not how you do it, you know, you've got to read the instructions. How many you need to take, yeah? So you need to read the instructions first, because you need to follow the instructions carefully.
And there are no side effects.
There are zero side
Only
effects.
positive side effects.
This pill cannot not work.
It cannot not work. That's a good way of putting it.
It cannot not work. So it's guaranteed to work, and at least get you thinking differently and behaving differently. It's going to be like amazing. Just trust this pill. So how do you get this pill? Well, right above us right now, you will see our menu bar, and on that menu bar is a button called Emergency Support. And in there, you're going to find another short video, which is going to pretty much tell you about the pill as well. But obviously, under that video, you'll see the box where when you put your email address and name in, the pill will come flying into your inbox. And you could, you know, literally in the next few minutes be reading the instructions, because you need to read the instructions first, and taking the pill pretty quickly, in fact.
Yes, and if you're like me, you probably wouldn't even need to if I'm very fast paced, wouldn't even need to read the video. We've told you what it's all about today. Just open the PDF. They call it PDF?
Yeah, well, yes.
And whatever it is. I'm
women
so bad
and
at technology
sometimes.
But
well,
anyway,
so let me not generalise. There are some women that have helped me with my technology brilliantly, so I apologise for that. It's my wife and technology, you know, PDFs, whatever.
Well,
There's so many.
Ping?
Yeah,
I don't know.
Look,
anyway.
Yes. She's
Open it and it all will be revealed. And as Tony said, if you read the instructions and follow it, this has taken us years and years to create, and it's worked for us. It's worked for hundreds and hundreds of couples. And, you know, we wish you all the love in the world.
Yeah, have fun with taking the pill, and as I say, don't forget to read the instructions. Follow the instructions. You can't fail to get back into connection. So until next week's TNTV from me, Tony V, and the technophobic Nikki V, we'll see you next week. Bye for now.